Where have you been all morning? You're living in our house. The least you could do is clean. Look at these dishes.
I told you yesterday I was going out today. I even reminded you again this morning. You said it was fine if I left the housework to you.
Oh, please, I forgot. So what? Doesn't change the fact the sink is full and you've been out, gallivanting like you don't live here rent-free.
I'm not gallivanting. I just went out to meet a friend. It's not like I do this every day.
Right, and what a coincidence. It just happens to be the day your check comes in. You always suddenly have plans on the day you pick up your Social Security checks, don't you?
That's not fair. I had this tea planned for weeks. We made reservations and everything.
Must be nice, huh? Living like a queen on the one day a month you have money. Meanwhile, my husband and I are paying all the bills and letting you live in our brand new home.
I never asked for that. I was happy living alone. You both invited me here.
Because we felt sorry for you. But now that you're here, maybe act a little more grateful. We put a roof over your head and we've never asked for a cent.
I do everything around this house. I cook, I clean, I do the laundry every single day. Isn't that worth something?
That's called pulling your weight. You think I'm going to pat you on the back for doing chores? You're lucky we let you stay here. And speaking of gratitude, where's our thank you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
A gift, a little present. It's not that hard to figure out. You could show appreciation by bringing something back when you go out.
Actually, I was planning to bring home some cake. My friend made a reservation months ago at a luxury bakery in the city.
Wait a second. Is that the place that was on TV? The one run by that famous chef?
Yes, that's the one.
Are you serious? I've been trying to get in there for ages. And you, an old woman with no job, get to eat there before me?
My friend insisted. I just went along to catch up. It was really a lovely afternoon.
Don't rub it in. This is infuriating. All right then, if you're going to flaunt your good fortune, I expect a proper souvenir. Not some sad little slice of cake either. Bring me their most popular whole cake.
A whole cake? They cost $500.
And so what? You're always saying how grateful you are. Show it. Spend a little. Or are you saving your pension for bingo night?
That's not fair. I was going to pick up a few slices with different flavors. The whole cakes are extravagant and they might not even have any left.
Don't give me excuses. If you appreciate everything I do, you'll make it happen. Call the bakery. Beg. Do whatever you have to.
Fine, I'll try. If it means that much to you, I'll splurge a little this once.
Now we're talking. Finally learning what it means to say thank you.
You know, there was a time when doing the laundry without complaint was enough.
Yeah, well, times change. Get with the program. And don't take too long. That mountain of laundry isn't going to fold itself.
Of course not. I'll take care of it as soon as I return.
Good. I'm glad we're finally on the same page. Maybe now you'll stop acting like a guest and start behaving like someone who belongs here.
I never asked to be treated like royalty. Just a little respect would have been nice.
Respect is earned, Emily. And from where I'm standing, you've got a long way to go.
Hey, Mom. Sorry to message you while you're out, but I've got something important to tell you.
It's all right. I just said goodbye to my friend. What's going on?
So, don't freak out or anything, okay? But starting next month, I'm being transferred.
Transferred? Where?
All the way across the country. I'll be there for 3 years at least. My company is starting some giant new construction project. It's kind of a big deal.
3 years? That's not a transfer. That's an exile. Where are they sending you?
To a new facility in the southeast. It's remote, kinda rural. Beautiful ocean views, though. Great seafood, I hear.
That doesn't sound like a place your company just casually sends people. Are you in trouble?
No, it's a promotion, sort of. They said it's a huge vote of confidence. I'll be running the site, project lead. But yeah, I'll be gone for a while, and, well,
And what?
I'll be going alone.
Alone?
Irene's not coming with me. She said she wants to stay behind. She really loves the house. Spent so long decorating it just the way she wanted, you know?
So, she'll be living here, and I'll be living here, and you won't.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I mean, just until I'm back, it'll be fine, right?
Fine? You think this is fine?
I mean, Irene's not that bad once you get used to her, and you're so patient. I figured, the two of you can just coexist.
She talks to me like I'm a maid, or worse, like I'm rotting garbage in her fridge that she's too lazy to throw out.
That's just her way of joking. Sort of, I think. Sometimes.
She calls me freeloader when you're not around.
I'll talk to her, I swear. I've tried before, but she's gotten all these ideas in her head lately. These articles and blogs she reads, they say daughters-in-law have to dominate or they'll be walked all over.
So she's decided to stomp on me preemptively?
No, I mean, maybe, but it's not personal. It's just strategy.
You do realize I clean this house from top to bottom every single day.
And we're really grateful for that. Truly. Irene just doesn't express things well.
Doesn't express things well is one way to put it. Treats me like disposable furniture might be another.
Okay, I get it. She's strong-willed.
She's mean, Isaac. Cruel. It's been getting worse since the day I moved in.
Please don't say that. I know she's harsh sometimes, but she doesn't mean it.
What if I just moved out?
What?
I could go live on my own again, or maybe I'll see if your brother and his wife would be open to having me. Michelle is always kind to me.
No, absolutely not. You can't do that.
Why not? You'll be gone for years. Irene and I can barely tolerate each other for one afternoon, let alone 3 full years.
But this is your home now. We just got settled. You've gotten used to everything here. The neighborhood, the layout of the house, the way our neighbor always waits until 8 a.m. to mow his lawn.
To be honest, I wish he'd wait until closer to 10.
I'm trying here, okay? Please don't leave.
If I stay, I'll be trapped with someone who resents me every time I breathe.
She'll change. I'll talk to her tonight. I'll sit her down and say, Irene, this behavior stops now. I'll be firm, really firm, like stone.
I've never seen you be firm with her once. Not once, Isaac.
I'll learn. I'll take a class or something. Assertiveness training. I'll listen to a podcast. Just don't move out, please. If you leave, everything falls apart.
I appreciate your concern, but I have to think about my well-being too.
No, don't say that. Look, just give me one more chance to fix things. Let me talk to her. Let me try. And in the meantime, please, I'm begging you to stay. Don't make any decisions yet. Promise me.
I'll think about it, but I won't make any promises I can't keep.
That's fair. That's completely fair. Just don't pack any boxes yet, okay?
Fine, no boxes. For now.
Thank you. You're the best. Seriously. Best mom ever. I'm gonna fix this, you'll see.
I certainly hope so.
Just a heads up, I've gone ahead and packed up all your things. They're by the front door.
I'm sorry, what?
Your clothes, your slippers, that awful chipped teapot you keep for some reason, it's all ready. You can just grab it and go.
Are you throwing me out?
Don't make it sound so dramatic. I'm simply streamlining the household. Now that Isaac's gone, there's no need for excess baggage.
You mean me?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Yes, I mean you. It's nothing personal. I'm just cleaning house. Literally.
This is my son's home, and he asked me to take care of it while he's away.
Exactly. He told you to take care of the house, and now I am the house. Or more precisely, I'm the queen of this house. You're the help. And the help is being dismissed.
That's not what he meant. He didn't give you permission to do this.
I don't need permission. I've been more than patient. I've tolerated your passive-aggressive sighs, your gentle reminders, and your horrible casseroles for 2 years.
You've treated me like I'm intruding in my own family.
Because you are. And now that my husband, your precious Isaac, is out of the way, I can finally run this place properly, starting with taking out the trash.
That's how you see me? Trash?
Let's not get sentimental. You had your chance. If you'd been more useful, if you'd been the kind of mother-in-law who actually added value, maybe I would have kept you around.
I do all the housework. You've never lifted a finger since the day I arrived.
Which is exactly the problem. You think chores earn you a place here? Please. Every wife I know lives with their mother-in-law in mutual cooperation. And you? You shuffle around like some martyr, expecting applause every time you fold a towel.
I've done everything without complaint. I've scrubbed your floors. I've cooked your dinners. I've even watched your delicates without comment.
And that's standard. You got free housing and skipped all the bills. That was the trade-off. But let me be crystal clear. If you had been a truly exceptional mother-in-law, the kind that knows her place, keeps quiet, and hands out spending money, then maybe we'd be having a different conversation.
I didn't realize being humiliated was part of the agreement.
Oh, please, don't act wounded. It's not like I'm throwing you onto the street. You're just no longer welcome here. So pack up your attitude along with your sweaters and go find somewhere else to be sad and judgmental.
I see. So, this was your plan all along.
Plan? No, this is a revelation, a cleansing. My reign begins now, and it starts with your exit.
No matter how much I think about it, it just doesn't make sense. Why are you doing this to me, Irene?
You really don't get it, do you? You think folding laundry and wiping counters makes you some kind of saint? Newsflash, that was your rent.
Rent?
Yeah, you lived here for free. You didn't pay a cent toward the mortgage, the bills, groceries, nothing. So don't act like you were doing us favors by cleaning up after yourself.
I wasn't cleaning up after myself. I was cleaning up after you every day.
Boo-hoo, that's the bare minimum. Meanwhile, my friends, real wives with real families, get spoiled by their mothers-in-law. Gifts, cash, respect. But what do I get? Passive-aggressive sighs and a grocery list.
I didn't realize I was supposed to be your personal ATM.
Oh, please, a little appreciation wouldn't have killed you. But no, you had to make everything so grim and joyless. You couldn't even get one thing right, not even the cake.
I tried. I really did. The bakery was sold out of the whole cakes. They said they'd had a rush that morning, so I bought several slices, all the most popular kinds. The total came out to the same price.
Don't insult me. You think I don't know the difference between a $500 whole cake and a few sad slivers in a plastic box? I specifically said whole cake. 1 piece uncut.
I'm telling you, it wasn't available. I did my best to bring something back that felt special.
Your best? That's what we're calling that now? Wow, no wonder you never got remarried.
That was cruel.
Oh, please, don't act hurt. You've been mooching off us for years, sitting pretty on your pension, acting like the queen of the mop. But now that Isaac's gone, it's time to face the music. You're just a burden.
I didn't ask to move in. He and you invited me. I was perfectly fine on my own.
Yeah, well, I've had 2 years to rethink that decision. And now that the man of the house is gone, you don't belong here anymore. You're just a leftover, expired. A walking reminder of how far beneath your sun I had to reach.
So this is what it all comes down to? Spite and status?
No, Emily, this is what it comes down to. I am done pretending you matter. You don't. Not in this house. Not in my life. Pack your things and disappear.
You really mean that?
I've never meant anything more. Go be old and useless somewhere else. Take your pills, take your slippers, and take your tragic little tea sets with you. I want every trace of you gone before dinner.
If that's truly how you feel, then I'll leave. I won't argue anymore.
Finally! Took you long enough to get the message.
And since I clearly don't belong here, I'll make sure my will reflects that. I'll be leaving my entire estate to my younger son instead.
Excuse me?
The inheritance. I'll leave every cent of it to him and his wife. They've always treated me with kindness. That seems fair, doesn't it?
You expect me to believe that? Please, you've been living like a hermit for years. Don't pretend you're sitting on a fortune.
I've always lived modestly. That doesn't mean I have nothing.
Oh, come off it. If you had that kind of money, you wouldn't be scrubbing floors in your slippers. You're bluffing. You're a broke old woman throwing one last tantrum on the way out.
Believe what you like, but don't come crawling when it's too late.
Too late? What are you gonna do? Haunt us with your thrift store ghost?
No, I'm going to walk out the front door with my dignity, and I won't be back. Not for holidays, not for emergencies, not for anything. I gave you everything I could while I was here, and in return, you made me feel like garbage.
Blah, blah, blah. If you're done with the guilt trip, the exit's that way. Don't let the screen door hit you.
Don't worry, I won't. But one day, when you're standing in the middle of this big empty house with no one left to manipulate, I hope you remember this moment.
Sure, whatever. Don't forget your ugly tea set. Emily, answer me right now. What is this about leaving a fortune to your other son?
I told you before I left, I wasn't bluffing.
No. You can't be serious. You actually have that kind of money? Michelle just called me. She said you promised the whole inheritance to them.
That's correct.
Are you insane? You never said a word about any inheritance while you were here.
You never asked, and to be honest, I didn't see much point bringing it up. I wasn't exactly treated like family.
This isn't fair. You're telling me I kicked out a millionaire? A real one? You actually have $1 million sitting around?
I lived simply. I invested wisely, and I saved everything I could. I didn't think that was so hard to believe.
Oh my God. I thought you were just some broke old lady with a grocery list and a coupon binder. You let me throw you out and said nothing?
I did say something, Irene. You just laughed in my face.
Because who keeps quiet about having a fortune? You were scrubbing toilets like it was your job. What kind of rich person does that?
The kind who believes in earning her keep. Clearly, I was mistaken about the value of that principle in your house.
You're seriously giving everything to Michelle? She called me just now about it. She was like, "Hey, Emily just called us and said she's writing you out of the will. Are you guys okay with that?" I wanted to scream.
She was being respectful. She wanted to be sure. That's more than I can say for you.
I didn't know. If I had known you had money, things would have been different.
And that's exactly why I never told you.
Emily, wait, please. We can fix this. You don't have to give it all away.
It's already done, Irene. Actions have consequences. You made yours very clear. You told me to get out, Irene, so I did. That's all there is to it.
I didn't mean for it to be permanent. It was just frustration talking.
You packed my things into boxes and told me I was trash. That sounded pretty permanent to me.
I was stressed. Isaac had just left. I was overwhelmed, and okay, maybe I went too far. But can't we just talk, please?
You're talking now.
Fine, then tell me the truth. That inheritance, it's real? All of it?
Yes.
But how? You never acted like you had money. You clipped coupons. You reused tea bags.
My husband passed away when Isaac was still in college. I lived frugally after that. No vacations, no luxuries, no expensive habits. I put every spare dollar into investments. I didn't need much.
Investments? Since when do little old ladies know how to invest?
I read. I paid attention. I wasn't wasting time scrolling through beauty blogs or shopping for throw pillows.
Wait, so how much are we talking about? Really?
I have about $1 million in cash, another $1 million in stocks, bonds, and property.
2 million? You're sitting on $2 million and you let me call you useless?
I didn't let you. You did that all on your own.
But that kind of money changes everything. We could have paid off the house, upgraded the kitchen. We wouldn't have needed a second income.
And that's exactly why I never said a word. I wanted to be valued as a person, not a bank account.
You're unbelievable. You played poor and let me humiliate you. You were testing me, weren't you?
No, I was hoping you'd treat me decently, even without knowing what I had.
This is insane. Absolutely insane. You lived under my roof and never even mentioned it once?
Your roof? I think we both know who helped make that mortgage feel manageable.
You tricked us. Admit it. You sat there like a little spy waiting to see if we'd crack.
I wasn't spying. I was surviving. And now that I'm free, I'm not looking back.
So what now? You're just gonna hand over everything to your precious second son? Just like that?
That was always the plan. I made the arrangement years ago.
What arrangement?
I spoke to both my sons before moving in. I told them plainly that I don't need caretaking. I can live alone or even go to a retirement community if I wanted to. But if either of them truly wanted me to live with them, I'd leave everything to the one who welcomed me with sincerity and respect.
Are you telling me Isaac agreed to that?
He did, fully. He said he wanted me with him. That's why I moved in here.
He never told me, not once.
That's between you and him. I assumed he had the decency to inform his wife. If he didn't, well, perhaps he thought it might change how you treated me.
You think?
Which is exactly why I kept quiet, too. I wanted to see who you were when you thought I had nothing to offer.
So that whole time, every eye roll, every snide comment, you were just tallying up a scorecard?
No, I was holding on to hope that despite everything, you might see me as family, not as a burden to manage or a chore to delegate.
Unbelievable. So what now, huh? You're playing house with a golden child?
I'm living with someone who opens the door with a smile, who says thank you when I do the laundry, who doesn't act like kindness is a transaction.
Oh, save it. Michelle's just being fake because she wants your money.
Maybe, but if she is, she hides it beautifully. And frankly, after 2 years of raw contempt, even polite manipulation feels like a vacation.
So that's it? You're done with us?
Completely. I found peace, Irene, and I intend to protect it.
Mom, please, I need to talk to you. I need to explain everything, please.
I'm listening, Isaac. Go ahead and say your piece.
Okay, good. I messed up. I know I messed up. I should have told you from the beginning about everything.
Yes, you should have.
We didn't mean to take advantage of you, I swear. When Irene and I started planning the house, it was supposed to be modest. Just a little starter home, nothing fancy.
And then?
Then we heard you were moving in, and I guess we started thinking maybe we could make it something better. For you, for us, more space, nicer things.
Meaning more debt.
Right, but I figured it was fine. I mean, you were coming to live with us, and you're not exactly struggling, are you?
I never offered to pay for your dream home.
I know, and I didn't ask. I just thought maybe down the line when you, well, pass things on.
You were counting on me dying?
No, not dying, just eventually. I thought it made sense. You didn't need much. You lived so simply, and we figured it would all just balance out.
So you poured money into a house you couldn't afford on the assumption that my future death would bail you out?
That sounds awful when you say it like that.
That's because it is awful, Isaac.
Mom, please, I didn't mean to be cold. I just thought we were doing the right thing. We built the house with you in mind. We wanted you to feel special. Everything we chose, the counters, the guest room, the tile in your bathroom, we picked it for you.
And then you let your wife treat me like a burden for 2 straight years. You let her order me around. You watched her push me out the door and said nothing.
I wanted to keep the peace. You know what she's like. She doesn't listen to me. I tried.
You didn't try hard enough, and now you want me to feel guilty that the mortgage is too high?
No, I want you to understand that we're stuck. The interest rate jumps next spring, and we won't be able to make the payments. We're already cutting everything. I haven't bought new shoes in 8 months.
Maybe you should have built a house your actual salary could afford.
I was counting on you.
I know.
I thought you'd be with us till the end, that you'd help us grow this family, that you'd, God, I don't know, want to see us succeed.
I did. I wanted to believe this was about family, about love, not numbers in a spreadsheet.
Please come back. I don't care what Irene says. I'll stand up to her. I'll put my foot down. I'll shout. I'll write it on the wall if I have to. Just don't leave me like this.
You already left me, Isaac, when you stayed quiet every time she called me useless. When you watched me scrub floors you walked on like I wasn't even there.
I didn't know what to do.
Yes, you did. You were just too cowardly to do it.
Emily, wait. Just listen to me. I know things got heated, but I was emotional. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm sorry.
That's convenient timing.
No, really, I mean it. I know I was out of line. I shouldn't have said the things I said. You didn't deserve that.
You mean the part where I was trash, or the worthless pensioner line? Hard to keep track.
I was frustrated, stressed. Isaac had just left. The house felt so empty. None of this was personal.
It was personal. Every word.
Okay, I get it. But I want to make it up to you, really. From now on, I'll do everything. The cleaning, the cooking, the laundry, all of it. You won't have to lift a finger.
You should have helped when it mattered, not when you realized the wheel was going to someone else.
I was wrong, okay? But I've learned, and I can change. Just give me a chance. One more chance.
I no longer trust you, Irene. That's not something that gets fixed with vacuuming.
Fine, then at least be fair about it. We took care of you for 2 years. Doesn't that count for something?
Is that what this is now? A bill?
I'm just saying, if you're going to cut us out of the inheritance, the least you could do is offer something for all the time and energy we spent taking care of you.
Let's talk about that care, shall we?
Oh, here we go.
I did the housework every day. You never cooked a meal or folded a towel. I kept the utilities low. I bought the cheapest groceries. I reused everything I could. I barely cost you anything.
Still, you lived there for free.
And I kept a ledger. I always do. My expenses averaged $300 a month. Groceries, toiletries, minor things. Over 2 years, that's $7,200.
That's it?
That's all I cost, and I'll happily reimburse it to Isaac. He was the one financially supporting me, not you.
Wait, so you're writing him a check?
I already did. I'm not leaving behind any debt or confusion, but to be perfectly clear, you, Irene, get nothing.
Nothing?
You never supported me. You insulted me. You made sure I felt unwanted every single day I lived in that house. You don't get rewarded for cruelty.
You're seriously going to erase 2 years like they meant nothing?
No, they meant something. They taught me exactly who you are.
So Michelle wins? That's it? She gets everything because she played nice for a few weeks?
She treated me with decency, respect, small things really, but they meant the world to someone who was constantly told they were disposable.
She's manipulating you. She's just pretending to be sweet to get the money.
Then she's doing a wonderful job pretending. It's been a joy to live in a home where no one rolls their eyes when I enter a room.
This is unbelievable. After everything, you'd rather throw your money at someone you barely know than give even a piece of it to your own son and his wife?
I'm giving it to the people who made me feel like family. That just happens to no longer include you.
You heartless old woman!
And yet, somehow still more generous than you were.
We gave you everything. The guest room, the new mattress, the kitchen you loved.
I gave you free labor, daily meals, and silence in the face of disrespect. Don't act like this was some grand sacrifice on your part.
We're stuck with this house. You know that, right? You're leaving us with a massive mortgage and no way out.
Then enjoy your dream home. Keep it spotless. You'll have plenty of time for deep cleaning now that I'm gone. Isaac and Irene didn't split up, though they probably should have. Neither of them wanted to give up the house. Not for love, of course, but for the granite countertops and the investment value. Now they both work full-time just to cover the mortgage. Irene complains constantly that she has no time to cook or clean. Isaac returns from his work trips to find the place filthy and unkempt, and then spends his weekend scrubbing in fury. The home they once showed off with pride now smells faintly of mildew. And me? I sit in a sunny kitchen most mornings, sipping tea with Michelle. She never raises her voice, never keeps score, and never treats kindness like a bargaining chip. She listens, she asks questions, she remembers what kind of jam I like. Sometimes I slip her a little money or bring home something small. Nothing big, just a little thank you. I told her once, maybe good mothers-in-law are made, not born. But if so, it starts with a very good daughter-in-law.